Today on Forbes, why this film financing company is the safest bet in Hollywood. There's a recurring nightmare for independent movie producers that plays out all too frequently. It's the weekend before a movie begins shooting on Monday, and the financial backing falls through. Suddenly, the entire production is in jeopardy. What do you do? Who do you call? Miguel Palos, Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of AGC Studios, says it's a bit like being, quote, left at the altar. Luckily, when this happened to him in October 2022, he called Matthew Helderman, CEO of BondIt Media Capital, and within a week, they had a term sheet in place to finance what would become Anna Kendrick's directorial debut, Woman of the Hour. The movie, which also starred Kendrick, caused a bidding war at the 2023 Toronto International Film Festival and eventually sold to Netflix for $11 million. After its October release last year, it reached #1 on the platform globally, becoming one of the big indie success stories of 2024. Palos says, quote, "What they offered was something that's become more and more valuable. Lenders in the space are becoming more conservative, becoming slower to agree to things they agreed to in the past, and the flexibility and pace BondIt operates at is crucial for us." For decades, taking big swings on ambitious independent film projects has been a seductive and highly risky investment strategy in Hollywood. Sunday's Academy Awards ceremony will celebrate the best of these success stories, but each year there are many more fortunes lost than trophies won. BondIt has differentiated itself since its founding in 2013 by lowering the risk, attracting institutional money, and providing more dependable returns with its low-stakes, high-volume approach on movies that will never score millions at the box office or contend for Oscars. The company does have one nomination, 2017's Loving Vincent, for Best Animated Feature. But the vast majority of the 500-plus films BondIt has financed are the types of low-budget genre flicks that skip theaters and go straight to streaming services and TV networks across the world. Schlocky titles like Gasoline Alley, Armor, and yes, Sharknado 2, that sell by attaching name-brand actors like Bruce Willis or Sylvester Stallone to the lead role. Much of BondIt's success has come in evaluating which deals to pursue, a process its co-founder, Luke Taylor, who is 35 years old, likens to, quote, kissing a lot of frogs. The company builds its loans against predictable, projectable returns, such as the money a production receives back in tax credits for filming in a certain state or country, or its pre-sales in international markets. Other factors are less black and white, like a filmmaker's ability to deliver a movie on time, the quality of the project's sales team, and how much equity capital has already been raised. There's always risk in Hollywood, but because debt is always paid out first from a movie's so-called waterfall of revenue, before equity or participation partners, BondIt is first in line to recoup its money. BondIt movies might be less glamorous, but they deliver consistent returns. In any given 12-month window, BondIt invests in 50 or more films and turns over more than $100 million in capital, a metric the company measures as its revenue, writing off less than 1% in bad loans and delivering consistent 15 to 20% returns. Last year, the company backed a few projects that did far better. After pre-selling some international rights to help fund Woman of the Hour and landing the big sale to Netflix, the movie produced a 250% return on its production budget. The company also nearly doubled its investment last year in the surprise horror hit Terrifier 3 after it grossed $88 million worldwide, a rare theatrical play. The results were so good that Helderman, BondIt's 36-year-old co-founder, is now considering new ways to evolve his core business model to allow for more upside. For full coverage, check out Matt Craig's piece on forbes.com.